Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series, Marvel's Spider-Man, Marvel's Puma, nobody else's Puma, it's Marvel's. And this is from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. And I gotta give a shout out to Hasbro because that new Pulse website allowed me to obtain these guys because I was not seeing them in the wild. So I ordered the ones I needed to be delivered directly to my home. So the package is that typical Marvel Legends style packaging, and then we get some artwork on the side. And this one looks awful. I am not a fan of this artwork. I know it's on both sides, but I just want to bring it in here so you can look at that. That looks like the Grinch. It's like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm not even really familiar with this character or a super fan of this character. We got some read-up information in case you want to pause it. We got the actual figure on display in the back. Not a bad pose, better than what they usually do. Then we get everybody from this wave, and I skipped this one because it's a piece of crap, and I'm not going to do this one at all. But we already did Black Cat, so you can go back and check out that video if you want. And I'm just going in sequential order. And of course, the last thing, get to build this beautiful Build-A-Figure. But let's get them out of the package. Out of the package, Puma comes with the biggest part of the Kingpin Build-A-Figure, that is the body. This thing actually has some nice weight to it. And the figure out of the package also had a warped leg. Look at how that knee is bending in like that. I understand they're trying to get creative with having them in like poses in the packages and stuff like that. But look, Hasbro, look what it's doing to the figures. Either fix your plastic where it's more durable, or don't do that, because now I got to heat this up some way to try to fix it, or else it's going to be all bow-legged. Now, the figure in hand, I was a little bit confused. The figure, it's like a sleek body, but then it like gets down to like the feet area, and they're big. Like I'm not sure if this guy is supposed to be a sleek or bulkier guy. So I'm not familiar with the character. Had to buy him to get the Kingpin Build-A-Figure part, but we're still going to review this guy. Now, the head sculpt is pretty on point. Like, it is a very nice head sculpt. They fixed the cuts on the side of the mouths. There's lines there, but not nearly as bad as Sabretooth. But I really like how the eyes are painted. The teeth, everything just like looks really, really good. And that scar actually looks pretty nice going down his face. Got a little bit of eyebrow up at the top here. That is not painted. I guess it's actually not painted on both sides, so it must be normal then. Some of the sideburns are, they'll stop getting out of focus. Some of the sideburns down at the bottom didn't even paint all the way. Wah, wah, wah. Quality control, you gotta love it. You get the feather that's sculpted and has paint on it. It's sculpted really nice. And it's just apparently just it plugs right into his head. I guess it's tied to a little tuft of hair, I guess. Necklace is loose and a separate piece, but sort of how it lays. Like, I would think that the longer part right here should be more in the middle, but how it's like all bent around him, it sets sort of off center. I don't know if that's supposed to be how it's supposed to be, but that's what we get. The figure has some very nice sculpted fur throughout, which is nice. I like it. Got the paint and the wash going on here. Nice claws. Wish they would have painted the nails on him. Would have made it stand out a little bit more. His body is not like, he must be wearing like a leotard completely. Or if this is supposed to be like his skin or fur, like you'd think that we would get a little bit of sculpted detail. Why are you wanting to focus on the background? I don't want you to focus on the background. I want you to focus on the figure. Dumb camera. Feather again, sculpted really nice. Got this weird gold armband that's really, really thick. And then we just get down to basic legs. It's got a WWE belt. See, look at its W. Then we get an E. Then we get his Raver parts of his pants. I guess him and Black Cat must go to the same Hot Topic or something. And he has those like jackal feet with the giant toenails and stuff. It looks like he has like a little bit of a wash going on to his feet. I dig it because it brings out the sculpt, and the sculpt on these feet are really nice. They're just, this part down is just like massive compared to the rest of his body. You know, like really big. But the head sculpt's really nice. It's a really nice head sculpt. Meow. But let's go ahead and check his articulation out. Like you can already see, like, look at that craziness going underneath that neck. Like, why? So he can look down quite a bit. Get this arm down. So get this out of the way too. All right. So his head can look down that far. His head can look up quite a bit, but it's weird. Look at the gapping. Look, it just, why are they doing this with this design? Like, what's up with just popping heads on and being able to see the ball joints and stuff like that? It's, I mean, we get the movement out of it, I understand, but like, that just looks wonky. It's like a Pez dispenser. But yeah, so he gets a lot of motion. His head can look 360, of course, and he can get attitude because, I mean, basically he's just on the ball joint and disc hinge. I mean, it's crazy amount of motion. Arm can be pushed up this far. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. That pin does not look good right there. Maybe that's supposed to be that deep. Yeah, I guess. Ankle, wrist rotation, and then bend. He does have a really nice ab crunch, actually. So his ab crunch, get him down like that. Leans back like this. So not too bad. But doing so causes a little bit of plastic. When I see that, it's like a little whitening of the plastic. I don't know if it's plastic rubbing against plastic or something broke off. It's hard to tell. He does have a waist swivel, which covers the bookshelf with a little bit of the belt. So it's okay, but you still get overhang. You do the splits as far. It's got thigh cuts, the double jointed knees, and I think it's just a separate. I was like, oh, this swivel, but it's I think it's a separate piece. But we do get ankle bend and crazy pivot, and yeah, that's one of this. Yeah, it's a separate piece. Don't try to spin it. But I mean, overall, he's not a bad figure. I don't really know much about him. It's one of those obscure figures that they sort of put in these waves. I mean, this whole wave is just sort of a little bit weird because I think a lot of people just want to build a figure. But if you guys like, you know, are huge Puma fans, I mean, let me know. You guys think he's accurate to your dreams of what a Puma figure would have been? But he's not bad. Like, he's definitely not a bad figure. They put a lot of love into the fur parts. He's just wearing like a onesie leotard type deal for the body, so that's very basic. But I mean, there's paint, there's accessories. You got some peg holes in case you want to peg something back there. You get his, you know, tooth necklace that you know you can have on there. But let's see if I can get him posed up really nice. I wish he would have had some sort of, you know, accessories. Maybe an alternate head, maybe alternate hands, something. But let's get him posed up. This figure can balance so well, and that actually gives him some extra points, even though I don't know the figure, and I'm just was like, it's Puma. But look at that. He is balancing on one leg. I got him in a nice running, lunging motion, and I love it. Like, let's see if I can get him balanced sideways. There you go. That's awesome. I love figures that you can actually get him into a pose, and he balances his entire weight onto it, onto his foot. So again, nice big feet, not ridiculously big like that one Magneto we got, but not the previous one. You know what Magneto, if you collect Legends, you know what Magneto has, the giant feet. But I love the fact that we can get that type of posing out of this figure, because there's a lot of figures that can't balance themselves out, and even with the warped leg, you know, everything just sort of he's able to hold his weight, and the ankle pivot's nice. You know, it's an awesome figure. So that sums up my unboxing and review of Legend Series Spider-Man Puma figure from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. The community, interact with your fellow collectors and nerds, talk figures, share figures, trade figures. Have a great time in that community. You can even, post out to me and say, hey, I joined up. I'll respond. And you also can check out the pre-order group because it'll keep you in the know with collectibles. And just like this situation where I couldn't find these figures, you can have stuff delivered to your doorstep without you worrying about finding, hunting, or wasting gas money. It's just, sometimes it's easier this way. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.